Hey guys, I am back with Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy shop, die cut shop, cut file shop design team layout. So I'm going to be using the brick die cut. And just before this, you saw a picture of the die cut. And what I did is I cut it into different pieces. I wanted it kind of coming in to the page on the different sides. And that's kind of how I use this one. I did go ahead and back this off camera because it was a tedious process. It was easy because all of the shapes are the same size, so you can just use, cut one rectangle and then use that to size up the rest of them. But it did take quite a while. So I'm keep saying again. I am documenting some more prom photos from my son's prom in May. And I'm using the Vicky Boutin collection. I have used this collection quite a bit for most of his photos, and I decided to continue to do that. So I used mostly papers from the 6x6 pad or the 6x8 pad, I guess. And then I used some things from the they're kind of like epoxy stickers, but they're kind of puffy. I guess they're puffy stickers. And then some from the sticker book and some from the chipboard collection, or chipboard stickers. You'll see me pull everything over to the right there once I get the bricks put down and then the photo. Now, I did not show you backing all of my different layers. So in the furthest background, I have black cardstock. Then I've got some white cardstock on top of that. And on top of that, I have a craft corrugated cardstock. And I found this in my stash. I actually have, it's like a paper pad with different colored corrugated papers. And I saw this and I thought, oh my goodness, this has so much texture on its own. I'm going to use this as my background. I was originally going to do this layout on a black cardstock because I thought it would really pop. But then I found this corrugated, and I absolutely love the texture, especially because the photo, they are sitting in front of kind of these wood planks that go across in a horizontal pattern, and I thought that the corrugated cardstock had that same horizontal design, and it really worked out really well. Now, I will be honest, I had to really work hard to get everything to stick to this. So I did use my ATG, and then I also used my wet glue, which I used the Art Glitter Glue on top of the ATG, and everything seems to be holding on, pretty well. So there you see, I've got a stack of embellishments beside me, and I have the die cuts that I have left over to the left. So I'm kind of going through things. You're going to see me just playing around and putting things down and taking things away and just trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And this is typically my process if I'm basing a layout on a collection. I will go through, each piece just like this. Now, if I have certain ephemera pieces or a certain theme, then I will already have the ephemera pulled and the stickers pulled and everything pulled to already go on my layout. But with this one, since I was using basically a whole collection, I was just going through everything. And I thought about putting banners up in that top right and then under the photo. And I really think that would have looked really cute. But I ended up changing my mind once I went to the chipboard stickers, and I saw the chipboard, it's black and it says "Smile for the Camera." Mostly because I wasn't sure what I was going to label or title this one. This is probably my 4th or 5th layout from prom, and after a while you just don't really need to describe anything. I mean, it doesn't have to say prom or anything like that. So I thought that using that chipboard piece was perfect for the title, and that's basically what started my main design and where I went from that point on. Here I am going through that chipboard sheet, and this is probably the time I'm going to figure out that I'm not going to use those banners and I'm going to go a different route. So you guys need to check out Virginia's shop. I will have the link below. She has over 200 cut files in her Etsy shop, and they are all so amazing. I love this one because it is so versatile. It can be used for so many different layouts, and I wanted to show you how I cut it apart to give you just another idea of using this cut file, and also just to remind you that when you get a cut file, you can manipulate it to make it work for your page if you need to. And this one, I just cut out the whole cut file and then I just cut it apart the way I wanted to. So always keep that in mind. If you see a cut file and you think, oh, I love I know for instance, she has got the hot air balloons and clouds. So you maybe love the hot air balloon, but you want your clouds to be like in a different location on the page or something. Cut them apart and move them, or you can cut them apart in the Silhouette Studio and cut them separately if you want. So just keep in mind that you can manipulate some of the cut files that you have purchased to make them work for you, and that's exactly what I did with this brick cut file. And I like I said, I love how it turned out. So I decided in that blank space up in the corner that black puffy heart would be perfect. It's the perfect size, kind of fills in that space, and I love how it looks. I'm trying to find something to go to the left of my photo. In this case, I'm going to have 3 small clusters. One is going to be just that heart at the top, and I am going to end up adding an additional heart, smaller heart with that. Then I'm going to layer up a couple of stickers that are tags to the left of the photo with a few more embellishments. And then I will have a small cluster that is going to be to the right of my title, which is that chipboard piece. Now, as you noticed, that sticker tag, I went ahead and stuck that directly on some craft foam and, used and made a dimensional out of it, basically a dimensional embellishment. And you can do that with any of your stickers. Just add some craft foam behind and you are all set, and you've got basically, a dimensional piece it's basically like a chipboard but different material. Here's when I decided to add that kind of aqua heart up at the top, and I felt that would bring that color up to that area of the layout, and I love how that looks. I did not add any sprays or mists or anything to this. I considered it, and then I thought I wasn't sure how it would react on the corrugated cardstock, so I opted not to. So for the title, on the end of the title, I decided to layer up a couple of the circles from the chipboard sheet and a couple of the flowers. And then I put one of the puffy, it's a round puffy sticker that has a black heart. And I put that there and just add some more puffy stickers throughout the page. And that's going to complete my layout. In the end, you see I did add that memories chipboard piece above the title, and I did that as an afterthought, but I really do love how it turned out. I hope you all have a great night. Thanks, guys.